This happened on April 19th, a series of explosions. It's likely an EV explosion that set off a series of bursts afterwards of nearby vehicles. And days before, on April 14th, a fire broke out in the multi-story parking garage at BYD's Pingshan facility in Shenzhen. Now, the official response stated that there were no casualties, which we can always question because they hide the truth. Now, clearly, the batteries were doing so well in these Chinese EV cars. BYD's side responded that the fire started in this parking garage within the facility, which is mainly used to store test and scrapped vehicles. The question is, how many of those vehicles are actually there and how many of them were really the scrapped or testing vehicles? Chinese EVs are produced to fill numbers, so many are registered as they come out from the factory as quote-unquote purchased vehicles, but they're never into the hands of an actual buyer. What happens is the sellers themselves will end up selling them onto the second-hand market, or if those cars, for example, they never get sold, they ended up in these EV graveyards or storage units, which in turn then comes the next issue, the quality of the batteries. So you see the size of this explosion, and if those are really units for test and whatnot, do you really need a massive amount? And so that's why even though China generates so many high sales numbers domestically, it's really not true. Turns out this year in February, BYD sales dropped 41% compared to last year and continues to slide as we speak. And so the hype that was generated by the once, I guess, China's top EV maker has faded. And in reality, though, I think it never was that popular, and it has a lot of quality issues and has a lot of trouble. So Chinese EV is really a dead on arrival phenomenon, a hype that was generated to scam people who are really into buying those cars.